So that link I'm just going to share with you so that you can watch it later on also. So let me share with you that link. Okay, so that recording gets started over here. So now we are going to start the session. So you will able to access on the YouTube also. No need to worry about it. That link I will share with you again so that you can access that recording on the YouTube. YouTube पे भी आपको वो recording मिल जाएगी. So now we are starting class over here. So in a previous class we have discussed about this cup design. So we have designed that cup and using that command we were using over there, that was revolve command. So that was little bit complex command. Complex mean it, that command taking lot of time. कि जब हम रिवॉल्व कमांड का यूज करते हैं, सो इट टेक लॉट ऑफ टाइम बिकॉज वी हैव टू मेक one specific part, then after that we have to revolve it. So now I'm just going to share with you a easy command. Using that easy command you can easily make that cup design using simple design. So what I'm going to do it, so that I'm going to make it. So let me start new design, that how easily we can make it. So new design, I'm going to start it over here. So this one was our exercise that we were doing it. So if we have to make it in another way, what can be possible way? With the help of that we can make it easy. So for that you can see we are going to make those circles. Those circle we are going to make it, and then after that we are going to extrude it. इसे हम extrude करेंगे. So how we can do extrude over here? So for that I'm just going to share with you how we can make it. So simply, first of all, you can see this one is a top view, and from the top view as we are going to see it, so this one is a one circle, that is the inner one, this one, and these are the outer circle, the top circle. So we are going to make two circle first, that is 43 and 48. So 43 and 48, two circle we are going to make it over here. 43 and 48 is a diameter. So यहाँ पे अभी हम two circle बनाएंगे. So that is the easiest way. With the help of that we can do it. If you are able to find any other way, that also you can try it. So 48 and 46, that we have to use it. The dimension we have to give it. So this one is a 46. This one is a 48. And 48. So one is 43. So after giving two dimension, ये दो dimension देने के बाद हमें दो circle बनाने के बाद, but next we have to do it. We have to make this one circle. So right now I just made this circle. And now what we have to do it, otherwise you can make this one first, then you can come up with this circle. So both are same thing. So now this one we made it. Now what we are going to do it, we are going to make this circle. And this circle is offset, that is 28 distance. So we are going to make this circle over here. So यहाँ पे अगर हमें circle बनाना है तो उसके लिए हमें offset plane लेना होगा, and that is 28 mm away from this plane. So for that what we have to do it, we have to finish this one, and we have to select one construction plane. So that we are going to select face, and we have to make it offset. how much offset we have to take it? That is 28. You can make it offset in the negative direction also. So this one is a minus 28. So this plane I took it. So now we have to select this plane. ये वाली plane हमें select करना है और इस plane पे हमें एक और circle बनाना है. So that one more circle we have to make it on this plane. So now whatever circle we are going to make it, that is offset to this plane. So अभी हमें जो circle बनाना है, this one circle, that diameter is given, that is 31. So that I'm going to take it 31. So 31 diameter का एक circle हम यहाँ पे बनाएंगे. So the diameter is 31. And one more circle we have to make it over here. So ये वाला diameter क्या है आपका 31 है. And then this one diameter is over here, one more outer diameter. So the distance over here in between this, so that also we have to check it out, that is 43, 48. So in the same way we have to make it over here. So 43 and 48, so there is a difference of 5. So same way we have to make it over here. 5 difference we have to take it, and then we have to make another circle. So this one is 31, so another one is 31 plus 5, 36. So एक और circle हम बनाएंगे यहाँ पे, that is 36 diameter. So now we have to give dimension. This one is 36 and another one is 31. So that we have given over there. So now you can move the dimension so that you can see all the dimension clearly. So after that, what next we have to do it over here. So we are going to finish this sketch, and now you can see both are offset. दोनों ही क्या हमारे offset है. अब हमें next क्या करना है? We are going to make one profile over there. So यहाँ पे एक profile हम बनाएंगे. So we are going to make one profile. So for that I'm going to front view. This one front view, go to this top view. Yes. So now we are going to make one profile. So यहाँ पे एक जो arc हमें बनानी है, उसी arc का हम क्या करेंगे? एक profile बनाएंगे. So for that we have to make one sketch over there on this plane. So इस plane पे हम क्या करेंगे? Sketch बनाएंगे. So in this plane we have to make one sketch. जो sketch अभी हम बनाने वाले हैं वो हम क्या करने वाले हैं? We are going to make arc. Which one arc we have to make it? मोबाइल में ऑफसेट कैसे बनाएंगे, दैट आई विल लेट यू नो कि मोबाइल पे अगर ऑफसेट हमें लेना है, सो हाउ वी कैन टेक इट. सो यहाँ पे अगर हमें क्या करना है, एक आर्क लेनी है. आर्क कौन से वाली लेनी है? सो लेट मी जूम इट. सो यहाँ पे आर्क हमें कौन से वाली, ये वाली आर्क लेनी है यहाँ पे. सो आर्क इज गिवन द आउटर दैट यू कैन सी, आर्क रेडियस इज 58. सो ये आर्क अभी दोनों तरफ हमें लेनी है. सो दैट आई एम गोइंग टू मेक इट 58. So I'm going to make arc. Directly you can select arc, 3-point arc, and one point is I'm going to take it on this over here, and second point we have to take it over there. So second point we are going to take it on this end point. So ये वाला हमारा point है, यहाँ पे हम लेंगे second point, and now we have to make arc like this. ये arc हमें इस टाइप से बनानी है. So this arc I just made it. So यहाँ पे हमने क्या किया, एक arc बना दी है, ये वाली arc. Same way one more arc we have to make it over here. So for that what we can do it, we can mirror it also if we are going to make it fast. So mirror भी हम कर सकते हैं easy way से इसे बनाने के लिए, and because all are symmetrical. So I'm going to directly mirror it. First of all you can define dimension over here. इस arc को हम dimension define करेंगे. So the dimension over here in this arc, dimension कितना है आपका 58. So 58 हमें देना है यहाँ पे 58. So that is moving little bit far away, and those point also we have to join it because those point are not joined, that's why it's moving away. Control Z. So these point are not fixed over here. That is fixed. We can use some constraint if it is working. So this one is 38, we have to make it 58. And one more thing is that the distance, I think the distance already we have defined it, because that offset plane we took it. So now the point is being not get selected over here in this sketch. So this one we have to make it because that is different sketch. So that's why we are not able to use any constraint over here. So let me go back to that previous sketch. Over there we are going to make it. So go back to the construction plane sketch. So this one is the last sketch. This one we made it earlier. So both are separate sketch. So if we are going to make it over here, then also it will create a problem. So we have to make it separate only. Separate ही हमें बनानी होगी ये वाली. So let me make it again. This one sketch we are going to edit it. Okay, that is already this one. So यहाँ पे अभी हमें क्या करना है, इसे path देना है. Path is important, so that arc we have to provide it over here. So for that we have to select one line, or arc command we have to select it. Arc tangent arc भी आपकी नहीं होगी. Center point arc. So 3-point arc ही हमें लेना होगा. So this one point we have to take over here. So let me go to the view, different views we have to see it. Yes, from left view we have to make it. We are not able to make it over here in this plane. Control Z. This one is the previous sketch. Finish it. Fit to screen. So we are going to make another sketch over here on this plane. That plane we have selected, but it is get rotated. Okay, no issue. Over there we have to make it. So left, and over there we have to make one line or arc, 3-point arc. So 3-point arc we are going to make it over here. So this point should be selected over here, 1 point, and then after that second point we have to make it over here. On this face, then we are going to make it like this. So this one arc we have selected it, but constraint we are not able to select it over here. That is the major issue that is occurring. So in the same way we have to make another arc over there in the opposite side. So first we are going to fix it, and we are going to make a line with the center or like that. Center alignment we cannot make it over here. That is movable. It is not fixed. Yes, now it is a coincident. So that constraint we have provided it, this one and this point. Yes. Now that line will be get fixed because we are not able to move it now. Yes, that you can see it. That is on this circle only. So now we can provide the dimension over here. So dimension for this one. So यहाँ पे हमारी dimension क्या है? 58. R is 58. So हम R का dimension provide करते हैं. That is 58. So let's see what is happening. It's moving away. That few more constant we have to define it over here. So some issue is occurring in the constraint. So a few more constant that I'm going to define it over here. Tangent, coincident, we made it over here. So this one point we have to make it coincident because that is not coincident over here. On this plane where it is coincident and how it is movable, it should be fixed on this surface. So there is some issues occurring over here. So anyway, I'm just going to fix it. So how we can fix it over here, because that path is very important. So that path we have to define it for making it complete. Otherwise we will not able to make it. So this one is a point. This one is a line over here. This one is movable over here. Let me delete this one first. So again, I'm going to make it coincident. So one more thing we can do it over here. Over there, we can draw one line over here, or any symmetrical axis or something like that. We can draw it. So that would be a good option over here. So let me go back and I'm going to draw some construction line over there. So go to the home view and right. Yes. So over there, I'm going to draw one construction line so that we can draw it easily. So we can make it easily, that sketch. So line, construction line, we are going to make it from this point to up to this point. And both we are going to make it one line collinear, this one and this one. Collinear and coincident. Coincident also we are not able to make it. Okay, let me try another way. So there is some issues occurring. So let me delete this sketch. Yes, go home. So this one is our part. So now simply what technique we are going to apply it over here for making it fast. So the technique that we are going to apply it over here, that is sweep command, loft command, we are going to use it over here. So as we are going to make it loft command over here, so what is the option over there in the loft command? We have to select the profile. So this one is a profile that we have to select it. So that profile, or we can select complete part over here. This one we have to make it. So I'm going to select this profile, and after that what we have to do it, we have to connect it with second profile. So this one is a guided or second profile, we have to select it, that is this one. And now we are going to make it like this, but we have to provide some arc over there. This one arc we have to provide it. So for that we have to select the guided path, rail, guided rail. So that we have to define over here. So that we have not made yet, so that we can make it, and then that we can define it over here. So that too we made it. So that guided path we have to make it new body, intersect, join. So new body we have to make it. In that way we can make it final cup design like this. But this one is a solid. So what next we can do it, we can make it hollow easily. But before that we have to make one arc we have to add it over there. So let's see how we can do it. So recently I did over there in this design. So what sketch we did it, this one. So I'm going to see it. And this one is a sketch that we made it. Okay, so that is the arc. We made it over here on the both like this. So first sketch, we mirror it, second sketch, and third sketch, we made it over here. Okay, so I'm going to do it again. Let me undo it. So in this second sketch, we are going to edit it. Edit sketch, yes. So this one we made it. Now we are going to make on the same sketch over here. We are going to build one arc or one line, 3-point arc, and we are going to take point over there. So for that we have to select different plane, because on this plane we will not able to make it. That will create a problem because earlier we have selected different plane. So we can make arc, but directly we will not able to make it. Line we can draw it over here. But that is not coming. So the plane we have to select it, that is front plane, then only we will able to make it. So how we can change a plane? Offset plane, that we can take it, that already we have taken it. Intersection curve. Okay, so let me cancel it. Coming back to the another sketch. So another sketch is the only option that we have to make it, but we are not able to identify point over there. So that point is important. So what I'm going to do it over here, I'm going to make on those sketch, same sketch, I'm going to edit it. So I'm going to make one line. So cross sectional line we are going to make it, construction line. So जैसे हम construction line लेंगे तो इससे थोड़ा सा हमारे लिए easy हो जाएगा इसे बनाना. So one line, second line. Then after that we are going to use constraint coincident with the center, and then horizontal, vertical, that also you can make it. Again coincident. Yes. So after providing these constraint on this sketch, we are going to finish it. Same way on the second sketch also, in this sketch, we are going to edit it and we are going to provide construction line in the same way like earlier we have provided it. Construction line, select it. One line. Then again you can take one more line. So another line I have taken it over here, and then you can finish it. If there is any constraint that you have to provide it, that also you can provide it like this one, and with center, and this one also. So after that we are going to finish it. So these lines I have drawn over here so that we can make a sketch easily. So now we are going to start building new sketch, and we are going to select plane, that is this one plane. Yes. So in this plane we have to make it. Now we are having this line. So with the help of that, we can get the point for drawing any line or any curve. So let me make one arc, 3-point arc, and we are going to zoom in over here. So this one is a point that we have taken it. So now on the bottom side, you have to go to take another point, this one, this one. So this one arc, we just made it. Yes. So now after drawing this arc, we have to check it out. All the point is being taken. This one point is important. So now after that, what we are going to do it, we are going to provide dimension over here, and dimension, after giving dimension, we can mirror it also. So again, I'm going to this surface and I'm going to give dimension, that is आपका यहाँ dimension क्या होगा, that is 58 or 58. So let's see where it is going. When we are going to give 58, it's moving far away, so let me cancel it. Let me provide constant over here, this one, and now we are going to provide constant over here on this point. So the constant is provided. Now we can give dimension of 58. So again it is moving away. So why it is moving after providing constant? Coincident we have used over here, tool jet. So we have to provide any other constant. So we can make it fix also. If we are getting some issue, we can fix this one point. And this one also we can make it fix. Now we are not able to provide any constant because that is not movable. Now we have provided it. So what we did it over here, we have just changed, I mean both point we get fixed, and we are going to provide the dimension. We have did it. So now this one is working fine, that you can see it, 58 is radius, and that is working fine. So now we have to mirror it. Same thing, we have to mirror it over here in this opposite direction also. For mirroring this plane, we can select this one, select the object, or object select करने के बाद we have to select the mirror plane. So mirror plane, we have to select it. So over there we have to mirror it. So from the face we will not able to select it. Okay, let me go back, home view. So we have to select plane over there for mirror it, select mirror plane. So this one is not a mirror plane. This one we cannot select it. And sketch origin. Yes, now we will able to see it. This one is a mirror plane. So over there I'm going to mirror it. Yes, that we did it. So sometime if that mirror plane is not visible, you can get it from over here also, origin, and you will be able to see it. So that we did mirror over here. Now this one is mirror, we did it. Now after that you can finish it. So this one sketch we made it now. So important point is that those point you have to make it fix. And then we are going to use the command, that is loft commands. In loft command you have to select the profile. So we are going to select profile over here. No, this one is not a profile. This one we have to select it. Not this one. So this one is a profile that we have to select it, inner one. And the second profile, this one we have to take it. And the guided path, this one is a guided path. And this one is a profile. So over here we are going to take guided rail. And one more profile we are going to add it over here, that is this one. This one. Then you can see there is a no guided path. So the guided path also we can add it. So this one is a guided path. Now you can see that cup design is ready. In this side also we have to provide that guided path, this one. So that in that way we can make it. Again, I'm repeating this command, how we have to use it. Cancel it. So this sketch we made it, this guided path we made it, and what we have to do it over here, we have to select the command, that is loft command. In loft command you can make irregular shape and irregular profile, you can select it, and accordingly you can make it. So we are going to select profile. This one is a first profile and this one is a second profile. And then we are going to select the path. So path, we have to select it over here, guided path. That is one path and this one is a second path. So now complete sketch, we made it according to our path, our design. Now you can see it. This one is a cup design, but that is solid one. So what next you can do it? So over here, next part is that we have to make it hollow. So for that, you can make this cell command and select that upper face. So we are going to select the thickness. So that thickness, you can see it, how much is this. So thickness is over here, that is 43, 5 mm. So 5 mm thickness, I'm going to provide it 5 mm. So automatically that cup is being get designed over there. And if any fillet or something like if you want to provide it, that also you can provide it. So 5 mm thickness is over there in a complete cup design. So now we have to provide some fillet over here on this face. That fillet we can provide it using this one, and we can select this one, and then this one corner you can select it. Over there you can provide the fillet of 2 mm, and you can make it 1 mm fillet because 1 mm is over there. And in the same way you can provide that fillet on the inside also. Yes, thickness is 2.5. Okay, yes, that is total was 5 mm. So we have to make that thickness, that is 2.5. Let me modify it. So you can modify it from over here. Edit the feature. This cell feature we are going to modify it. Okay, cancel it. Modify edit feature, and over there you can select it 2.5 because 5 is the diameter difference. So we have to make it 2.5. Now it is fine. So now we have to provide 1 mm, 1 mm both side fillet. So that fillet also we have provided it over here, that you can see it. This one fillet on the both the side. So in that way you can make it. So this one is a simple design we made it. Now just we have to make one handle. So that handle also in the same way you can make it. So that profile you can make it over here, and you can extrude that handle also. In that way you can do it. So for that you have to select one point over here and the second point over here, and we have to make one sketch over there. So in the same way like previously we did it, we can make it. So now we are going to make one more interesting design. So a truss bridge we are going to make it over here. So let's see how we can make it. So let me start new sketch, new design. And for that, let me select the sketch, select the plane. So right now I'm going to make over here a very simple, first of all, you can take few center line and all these things you can take it. Right now I'm just going to make one rectangle. So that support of that bridge that I'm going to make it over here like this. So this one is a support that we are going to make it. So I will take some rough dimensions over here. So finish the sketch. So the one part we made it over here. Now after that, what I'm going to do it, I'm going to do few more modification over here in this design. So the modification we are going to do it over here. That same spot we have to make it another one over here. So that we are going to take it over here. So the dimension of this one is 220, and second one is that we have to take it 100 and 220. So the base is over here, that is 100, then 220. So because this one is a front view, so I'm going to give dimension also over here. You can edit the sketch, and you can make dimension 100, and this one I'm going to take it 100. And another one that I'm going to take it height, that is 220. So that height I'm going to take it, that is 220. So after that, what we have to do it, same part we have to make it over here. So what I'm going to do it from the center distance also you can take it. So the total distance we have to take it, that is 1000 mm. So in between both the point, the difference we are going to take it. So from end to end, the distance we are going to take it, that is 1350. So we are going to take this one half distance from this one. So 1350, there will be half 625, 675. So I'm going to take one distance from this point to this point, that is 675. So previously also we made it over here. Yes, now I'm going to make it enter. So what next we have to do it over here, we can take one line also over here, reference line. I'm going to draw one line, construction line over here, and we can provide constraint to this construction line, that is coincident with the center, like this. So after that, I'm going to finish this sketch. So this one part I made it. Now what we have to do it, we have to extrude this one. So the extrude command, we have to use it over here. So we are going to extrude this part. So in this direction, I'm going to extrude it. So the simple, I just made one sketch over here. So what next I'm going to do it over here. So the height, how much extrude we have to do it. So let me make it 250 or 220, something like that. And we are going to make it okay. So this one part we made it. Go to the home view. Let's see how it will look like. So this one is looking like this. So what next we have to do it, we have to mirror it. This one same part we are going to mirror it in the opposite directions. So directly we can mirror it over here. You can use mirror command, mirror, and mirror command we have selected it. Select the feature, face, body. So the body I'm going to select it, this one, or you can select that feature also, feature. So this one feature we are going to mirror it. Select the mirror plane. So these are the plane. You can select center point. This one plane we can select it to mirror it. So automatically you can see another part is being get made. So we are going to make it okay. Two part we made it over here. So what next we have to do it over here, we are going to make one structure over there, one truss kind of structure that we are going to make it over here. So for that, what we have to do it, we are going to make top view, and we are going to make one more sketch on this view. This one plane we have to select it, and in this plane what we have to select it, this face we have to select it, so that we can make it on this face. So now let me select that plane again, delete it. So again we are going to select this face, and both height is already same. So I'm going to select this face and I'm going to make a sketch over there on this face. So for that, what I'm going to do it, I'm going to make half sketch over there. So half sketch we can make it automatically, that sketch will be get completed over there. In this I'm going to take one more reference line so that we can make it easily, and we are going to make it coincident over there in the center. Yes, now we are going to make one sketch over here, simple rectangle I'm going to make it. So let me make one rectangle on this point like this, on the center of this one, and that is not a construction line. We have to make it rectangle without construction line. You can select it, or you can make it again. So let me select it again. Let me undo it so that we can make it again. So select the line or select the rectangle, and we are going to make it So this one rectangle, I just made it over here. So any standard dimension you can take it. I'm not going in the depth of the dimensions so that you should not get confused. So now after that, what we have to do it, same thing, we can make it in the opposite direction. So you can finish it and then you can mirror it, or you can extrude it as per your requirement. So this one simply we made it, and now we are going to extrude it. So over here we are going to extrude it. So for that, what we are going to do it, we are going to select this one and we are going to extrude it. That is 10 mm. I'm going to extrude it. So I'm going to make it 5 mm extrude. Okay, that is also good. This one 5 mm. But we have to extrude it from the center point where we have extruded it. That is not in a center. So let me extrude it again because we have not selected complete face. For extruding, we have to select this one and this one also. Then we have to extrude it. So we can extrude it 10 mm. Now it is working fine, that you can see 10 mm. Or if you want to increase the distance, that also you can increase it. Let me make it 20 mm. Edit the feature and you can make the distance 20 mm. So then same part we have to make it in opposite direction. So what we have to do it, we have to use same mirror command. So using mirror command, we can make other part also mirror, and we are going to mirror. Okay, one more mistake we did it over here. So when we are going to make it extrude, so there is an option over here that we have to make a new body, not new part. So we have to make a new body so that it should not intersect with each other. So whenever we want to mirror it, so only one part we can mirror it. So now we are going to mirror it. So mirror command, we can select it and select this part and select the axis mirror plane. So this one is a mirror plane that we are going to select it, and same part is being get made over there. Then after that, I will extrude it. So select this one, edit it. Over there, what I'm going to make it, I'm going to make one more rectangle on this point like this. And this rectangle, I just made it over here. Then after that, what I'm going to do it, I'm going to make one more rectangle in this side also, or same thing I'm going to make it over here also. So this one rectangle, I just took it over here. Then after that, what next we have to do it over here, we have to provide constraint and one more a rectangle. I'm going to take it over here in the top side also. So first of all, you can provide the distance. So you can make it constant over here, parallel, and there is one more constant equal. So this length, I'm going to make it equal. Yes, both are equal. So now what next we have to do it, we are going to make one more rectangle over there. Over constraint is there, so no need to define multiple constraint. So one more rectangle, I'm going to make it over here like this. And after that, what next we have to do, we have to make one more inclined rectangle like this over here, inclined. So for that, what we have to do, take line command and make one more rectangle like this. So now what we have to do it, we have to use over here, that is parallel command. So parallel command, we can use it and make it parallel like this. Now what we have to do, we have to make one more rectangle over here like this, from this point to this one. So I'm going to use line command, and we are going to make it so from this point to this corner to this one, we are going to join it, and then after that this corner to over here you can join it. Both are parallel now, so that you can make it. So in this way you can make it. So now the distance you can increase it over here if you are going to increase it. So now I'm just going to make it as it is. So over here, this one simple structure I just made it, but the size is not same. So you can provide that width that can be same. So dimension, I'm going to provide it same width over here. This one width is 31. So I'm going to make it 30. So this one is 30, and this one also I'm going to provide it, that is also 30. Sorry, that is too much high. No, 30. That is 30. This one is also should be 30. That are by default, that is 30. And this one also we have to make it 30. Then after that, this one is automatically 30. That distance also we have to provide it. Let's see if we are able to provide that distance 30. Now that is okay, but this distance get reduced over here. Well, over here in this distance and this distance should also be equal, symmetrical. So over here, this one we simply made it. So now extra part you can remove it over here and you can make it smooth. So this one we are going to move it like this. Inclination angle also you can provide it over here. In the same way over here also. So now this one we made it. So after that, what we are going to do, we are going to remove the extra part and we are going to extrude it. So we can cut it, this extra part like this one, and over here also one line get deleted. So go over there and cut extra parts, this one, then over here, that is this one, over here this one. So this part I just removed it, this one I just removed it, and then after that this one part we are going to remove it. Then over here everything is fine. So the simple structure I just made it over here. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to extrude it. So how we can extrude it over here? So we are going to finish it, we are going to finish the sketch and we are going to extrude it. So how we can extrude it? So I'm going to extrude it over here, this part. So for that we have to select extrude command and select the surface, and we are going to extrude it in the opposite direction like this. So the distance we are going to make it 30. So if you are going to make same distance up to this one, that was I think 50, that is 50. So at the bottom face we have taken it, so that is 50 mm, and we are going to make it enter. Okay, so this one is a joint is being get made with the bottom one, but we don't want to make a joint. So we want to make a new body because we have to mirror it, edit feature, and we are going to make it new body. So that we made it. Now what we can do it, we can mirror this same part over there in the side. Just use the mirror command. Easily we will be able to make it mirror and select this feature that we are going to mirror it, and mirror plane. So this one is a mirror plane that we have to select it. Same part is being get made over there. You can make it okay. And after that, this one is a part that we made it. So half part of that bridge truss we have made it. So same part we have to make it over here also in this direction. So for that, what we have to do it, we have to mirror it. So this one also we are going to mirror it. So for that, we have to take one plane over there. So reference plane, we have to take it for mirror it. That should be the half distance of this one. So let me take one mirror plane. So construction plane, we are going to take it. And on which face we have to take it, this one face. So we are going to take reference. So total distance, I think that we have taken it to 200. So I'm just going to take it that 100 so that we can mirror it. So 100 is the distance and we can make it. Okay. So now what we are going to do it, we are going to mirror both of them. So go to the mirror command, mirror, and we are going to mirror this one feature and this one. Both we have selected it, and this one also we have to select it to mirror it. And then we have to select mirror plane. So the mirror plane that we are going to select it over here. यहाँ पे हम mirror plane को select करेंगे. So this one is mirror plane, this one. So now you can see we just mirror it, because I think that distance we have taken it, that was a little bit higher. So that we can modify it also, no need to worry. And we are going to make it okay. Now you can see we made it over here, this one structure, but this one is not in the end point. So for that we can increase that mirror plane distance, because this one distance we can modify it, edit feature, and we can make it 100 to 110. And let's see, and you can increase a little bit more because all the rough dimension we have taken it. So the distance you can make it 120. Now it is very close to the end point. So little bit, if you want to increase it, that also you can increase it. So now what we are going to do it over here, you can see the final bridge, truss bridge we made it over here. In that way you can make it. If any specific part you want to see, if you are going to make it tick, that we are able to see all the part. If any part over here we want to hide it, that also we can do it. So all the construction body, so any body we want to move, we don't want to move it. Physical appearance, anything we want to do it, so that also you can do it. So now this one is a simple part we made it over here. So in that way you can optimize it also, and you can analysis also you can do it over here, that how much load it can bear. So that thing also you can do it over here. So this one is a simple structure that we made it over here. So now you can make that base also over here. So that is up to you how you are going to make it. So easily from the 2D sketch you can make your 3D sketch. So in that way you can make your final design. So the material also you can select it, like this one material you are going to select concrete, that also you can change it. And this one you can make it using steel. So steel also you can select it, so that you can practice it. So now when we are going to talk about selecting plane in offset plane, we have to take it in the mobile app. So how we can take it? So this one I'm going to sum up it over here. So if any participant having any kind of doubt, so that you can ask over here.